The topic for lesson 12 is the institutions for political interactions, political party and pressure groups. Hello everyone. I welcome you to another round of interactive video lesson. In our last lesson, we highlighted and discussed some of the major instrumentalities of the state. By now, you have the knowledge that the understanding of the operation and function of these formal institutions of the state is not complete without adequate knowledge of the nature of the informal institutions of politics. The operations of the latter affect the functions of the former. In this lesson, we shall make attempt to define political parties and pressure groups as institutions of political interaction. Also, the major features, types, and functions of these institutions shall be outlined in the lesson. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to 1. Define political parties and pressure groups as institutions for political interactions. 2. Explain the major features of political party and pressure groups. And 3. Outline functions of these institutions as instruments for political interactions. And 4. You attempt to differentiate between political party and pressure groups. During the lesson, you will answer 2 multiple choice questions, MCQs, and also engage in discussions to share your understanding and perspectives on political parties and pressure groups. Let's start with definitions of political parties. Many scholars have attempted to define political parties as institutions of political interactions. Generally speaking, a political party is an organized group of like-minded persons seeking to take control of government through constitutional means. Let us consider some of the definitions given by scholars. According to Edmund Burke, a political party is a body of men united for promoting, by their joint endeavor, the national interest upon some particular principle in which they all agreed. Tekena Tamuna sees it as an organized group that either strives for self-government or contests election on a competitive basis in order to influence and control the personnel and policies of government. Richard Rose conceives political party as an organization of voluntary membership with ease of entry / acceptance and exit / withdrawal, concerned with the expression of popular preferences and contesting control of chief policy-making offices of government. From the above definitions, we can identify some features or characteristics of political parties, and they include the following. Number 1, adoption of a manifesto. Political parties usually have a manifesto, which is a document listing their intentions, aspirations, and objectives. 2, existence of a manifest and permanent organization at the national and local levels. Political parties usually organize membership to reach all nooks and crannies of the country by establishing their secretariats at the national and subnational levels. 3, self-conscious determination to capture power and hold power of decision-making alone or in coalition. The main objectives of political parties are to contest elections, win and form government through constitutional means. And 4, capacity to strive for political education to elicit popular support. Political parties usually attempt to show that they are loyal to the electorate and will serve their interests if voted into power. Thus, they seek for the support of the electorate through political enlightenment. 5, alignment to a political ideology. Political parties usually tend to align with a major socio-economic political ideology, such as socialism, capitalism, liberalism, conservatism, which guides their members' actions, especially when they come to power. 6. Political symbols for identification. For easy identification by their supporters, political parties usually have party logos, badges, signs, and anthems as political symbols. In terms of function of political parties perform the following functions. 1. Representation. They help to bring together and represent different interests and opinions of a large number of people. Elite formation and recruitment. It is through the political parties that leaders are selected by the people through election. Political parties also provide training ground for politicians by equipping them with skills, knowledge, and experience. The third function of a political party is goal formation. Party platforms are used to set collective goals that capture the interests of the various groups that make up the electorate. And 4, interest articulation and aggregation. Political parties provide platform for the various groups in society to express their interests as well as aggregate or combine the various interests of groups within society. And 5, socialization and mobilization. In their bid to elicit popular support, political parties engage in political education and socialization of the people as issues they bring up set political agenda that make profound impression on the citizens, thus shaping their political culture. 6, organization of government. Political parties make it easy to constitute a government. They give government stability, fosters cooperation among the arms of government, and help to create an environment of competition for political positions. The next function of a political party is that political parties serve as a forum for national unity and integration. Political parties, bring together people from different cultural, ethnic, religious, and professional groups. The next one is policy formulation. It is important for you to note that the manifestos of political parties serve as a ready source from which government policies can be formulated. And the ninth function is that political party helps in checking government excesses. Members of political parties outside the government usually serve as the opposition and often act as checks of government excesses. It is important to point out that there are different types of political parties. They include mass parties, elite parties, personality parties, and religious parties, among others. The mass parties are those whose membership is drawn from all segments of society. For example, People's Party, Labour Party, and so on and so forth. An elite party is also referred to as cadre party, often comprises only the wealthy, well-educated, professional, and the influential. A party is described as personality party if the guiding spirit and leadership are motivated by a charismatic man or woman. Religious parties are mainly formed by members of a particular religion. Next for our discussion is party system. Party system is a network of relationships through which parties interact and influence the political process. Also, party system denotes the pattern of political parties in a particular country. This may vary according to the number of political parties in the country. There are 3 types of political parties of party system, namely one-party system, two-party system, and multi or multiple party systems. Each category has its advantages and disadvantages. Let us examine these party systems one after the other. The first one is one-party system. This is where only a single party is allowed to exist in the country, often through legislation. Advocates of single party contend that it promotes unity by bringing together all the varying tendencies under one umbrella for mutual understanding. Therefore, in single party system, multiple candidates contest election in constituencies. Single party system is cheap and inexpensive to operate. However, A single-party system can lead to regimentation of opinion. It's a system that provides no choice of alternative political platform. Most times, single-party systems lead to totalitarian regime or dictatorship. Then we have two-party system. These are found in political systems or countries where two main or dominant parties exist. For example, in the USA, Britain, and Nigeria under the Third Republic. Though two main political parties exist, other political parties are not denied participation in the political process. However, those parties remain insignificant to make any meaningful impact in the political landscape of those countries. For instance, in Britain, we have liberal and socialist parties. In two-party system, independent candidates are allowed to participate after they satisfied a stipulated criteria set by the electoral law. Two-party system helps to bring about stability in the polity by steering and bringing about vibrant opposition and alternative to the ruling party. However, two-party system can make politics a bipolar affair, ruling and opposition, which can become dangerous at times. It can as well degenerate into a destructive opposition politics when the opposition group stays out of power over a long period of time. We have multi-party system. Multi-party system exists in political systems where more than two political parties are allowed to exist. For instance, in France, India, Nigeria in the Fourth Republic, South Africa, Ethiopia, etc. They all, practice multi-party system. It caters for plurality of interest, more so in a heterogeneous polity. It encourages diversity of opinion and constructive opposition. Also, multi-party system allows for freedom of association and self-expression. It gives greater opportunity for the electorate to identify with a political party that reflects their views accurately. Nevertheless, it is prone to instability and ineffectiveness because it is very difficult for one party to win. It makes parliamentary work to drag because of difficulty to reach compromise. Thus, it can weaken a government. Again, a multiple party system weakens the fused executive of the parliamentary system and increases the chances of governmental instability of the parliamentary regime. Let's answer this multiple choice question. The 1999 Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria provides for option A, multi-party system, option B, one-party system, option C, three-party system, option D, two-party system. Feedback on the multiple choice question answer. The correct answer is A. If you choose B, C, and D, then you'll be incorrect because a multi-party system is being provided in the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.